So yeah, that's basically Ocelot's hat, is he's triple crossing everybody at all fucking times. Codename Leopard. Let's see. 92 killed, goddamn. That was a really shitty run. I would like to put this out, and you know who you are. You know who you are. I would like to put out that that is a really shitty run for me. Obviously. You've been here. You've seen it. That's a really bad run for me. I still haven't killed fucking hundreds. So, yeah. 77 rations used. And again, there's no fucking bones about it. This is a really shitty run. Could have done worse than Leopard, though. I could have done much worse. So, there's that. That's actually better than I was expecting. 10 hours, Jesus. How many hours of footage have I recorded the last couple days? Whew. It's done. It's done. Ah. Finally. The wait is over. The crisis has passed. We'll do Metal Gear Solid 2 at one point. There are a couple parts of Metal Gear Solid 2 that I dread. I dread the Harrier fight. I dread the sniping part simply because I'm shit with a sniper rifle, as you can clearly see. I dread the swimming part. The swimming part just pisses me off. I hate that part so much. I'm not sure if there's a part of Metal Gear Solid 3 that I really hate. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a part of Metal Gear Solid 3 that I just fucking dread. Um, Probably the end fight, but when it comes to the end, I'll probably just cheese it. That pissed somebody off, too. I'm going to be catching a lot of hell the next time. I know some of my friends are going to be watching this, and I know I'm going to be catching hell about certain things, and, like, cheesing the end is one of them. Because the end is one of those bosses that really is, like Metal Gear Solid 1, the end is one of those bosses that if you're playing Metal Gear Solid 3, you should fight at least once. Just to get the atmosphere they're going for. Uh, I don't think you can die fighting the end. He can't kill you. He's just super fucking inconvenient. Because if the end is hunting you with a trank rifle, and if he tranks you, you go back a long ways, and you have to make your way through the game again to where he's sitting there, literally camping your ass. Camping so you can't just run past him for whatever reason. You can't just fucking leave. Go well, fuck you, old man. But you can kill him early. If you're a really quick draw with a Dragunov, you can kill him early in the game. You miss out on his camo, which is shit to be honest, and you miss out on the Mosin Nagant, which is his trank rifle. Not that much of a problem for me, either of those things. I don't really miss either of those things, so yeah. He's also one of those bosses that you can defeat in a number of really funny ways. So we'll see which one I choose when it comes time to do Metal Gear Solid 3. Whew. So where are we going from here? Well, after this, I'm going back to Resident Evil 4. Gonna finish that game. Gonna get Resident Evil 4 done. And then after that, I'm looking at a couple things to do. Now that I have this new capture setup that makes things a lot easier. There are some games that would have been problems for me to record before that now it's not going to be so bad for me to do. So, looking forward to doing those. I'm really, really looking forward to getting some things that I've wanted to play for a while, but gave me so much trouble that I had to really, really, really. It was such a hard thing to do, but I had to just shelve them because I couldn't do it with my old capture setup because, like, either Stoic wouldn't cooperate or the Dazzle didn't like that game system, or it just like there was something wrong with the game. Like there's one game that I wanted to do. I actually tried to do a couple of years ago. We're talking like 2009, 2010 ish when I tried to do this. It might have been 2010. I tried to play this game, really harsh, really horribly designed game that I nonetheless was entertained by, like years and years ago. But every time a cutscene would start, it would start dropping frames constantly, and it was just such a horrible. Like it would like just playing this game was already a horrible experience, you know, like of all these technical issues on top of trying to play this game. It was too much, and I had to like put it really reluctantly put it on the shelf. I really wanted to sort of like share the horribleness of this game, and I really wanted you to like understand my agony when it came to that game, because that game you can only really it's one of those games that wasn't designed as a single player, but it was designed as an online multiplayer game. But they were like executive meddling had the developers shoehorn single player into it, but you're penalized in the single player for not playing in multiplayer. It's one of those affairs. And oh man, I was so fed up. I was so angry. Years and years and years. I'm talking like 2003, 2004 when I played this game. I remember family coming in to check on me when I was playing it because I was just like because of my like screams, because of my like swearing while I was playing it, and my just screams of pure anguish at how brutal this game was and how unfair this game was. Like I might call something bullshit in a game, like for example, like Liquid's like magic invincibility frames. Like sometimes like you can't combo him because he'll just go to invincibility frames immediately, regardless of whether or not you've hit him again or not. So you're kind of just sort of like, it's kind of halfway down to luck sometimes, you know? And that's bullshit. And I call that bullshit, but I didn't say that was unfair. At least I don't think I did. What I mean by unfair is I mean like the game is literally doing everything impossible to fuck you over. You know, like the game is like actively fucking you over certain stuff. It's not like bullshit stuff like Rex being able to see me. You know, like Rex being able to like bullseye me on occasion. Maybe that's down to luck. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time while like Rex was panic flailing missiles and machine guns across the room. I don't know. But there are times in this other game where, yeah, it's pretty fucking clear what it's doing, and it sucks. And again, it was designed as a multiplayer game, but when you play in the single player, none of that design changes to accommodate that single player. So you're basically stuck doing with one guy what's supposed to be done with a full team of like 4 people. So it's really fucking hard. And there are some parts of that game that I've never been able to beat as a result. Some people have done it, and if you've done it, seek help, because the amount of tries that must have taken, I fear for your mind, man. I fear for what this game must have done to you over the course of your many attempts. learning how to do this just right. Because this game, and you'll find out what it is, some of you probably can already figure out what game I'm talking about. Some of you have already suffered through this. And if you have, don't spoil it. Because, damn. But getting back to what I was talking about, I wanted to like share this game, and I couldn't, and it sucked so much. Not that I'm like keen to suffer, you know, but I really wanted to like show off this game. It's how terrible and how unfinished it is, because this game is so not done. But yeah, now I'll be able to do that. Now that I've said all that, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Yeah. There are other games that I wanted to play, like, I wanted to play Front Mission. Front Mission is a game that I wanted to show off. It's really turn-based strategy for those of you who've never played a Front Mission before. Those of you who've played stuff like XCOM know immediately what I'm talking about. Those of you who played Front Mission know immediately what I'm talking about. But Front Mission 4 is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2. It's definitely one of my favorite strategy games on the PlayStation 2. There were a couple. And I have Front Mission 1, I've played Front Mission 3. This one's my favorite. Like, 4 is my favorite by a lot. I dig the atmosphere. I like the story. The music is awesome. Front Mission 1 is a really close second. In fact, Front Mission 1 and Front Mission 4 might as well be tied. Front Mission 1... I have Front Mission Evolved. Not Evolved. Front Mission something or other. Is it Front Mission First or something, or is it just Front Mission? Oh, fuck, I don't know. But I have it on the DS, and I keep that thing with me, and I play it whenever I travel, because I just think it's a blast. Yes. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid and all that stuff. Man, this new setup really opens up a bunch of new possibilities for me as far as capturing goes. This stuff that I haven't been able to capture, and in sessions longer than I usually would, because I think I've done this game in like 2 or 3 sessions. Sessions. It's early in the morning. Give me a break. Sessions with this setup. You know, I've done it in like 7 big sessions. Wouldn't have been able to do that before. So this setup is awesome, and I can't wait to play some other stuff on it. Can't wait to get back to RE4. It's going to be fun. And I have to give a shout out to Inveculus. Inveculus sent me a 500 gigabyte hard drive. He had this 500 gigabyte hard drive, had no use for it. Sent it to me, and I used to have a 500 gigabyte Seagate hard drive. If you go back to like Resident Evil 2, you'll hear. I think it's Resident Evil 2. You'll hear me talk about that piece of shit. I had a Seagate hard drive. It's where I stored like all kinds of stuff. Seagate's a piece of shit. It forgot everything that was on it. Just like everything gone. So yeah, that really, really sucked. Seagate's a piece of shit. But Inveculus sent me this 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's let me free up all kinds of space, like 60 gigs of space. So now I have this capturing method that lets me record whatever the hell I want, basically. And I have a decent hard drive, and I actually took the enclosure of the old external hard drive, sort of like case modded an enclosure for the new hard drive. So I have this new, basically external hard drive, because I'm using a SATA to USB connector. And I have this new external hard drive that I can store all kinds of like extra files and stuff. I can actually archive stuff now, which is a big help. And so, big thanks to him. And between that setup and that hard drive, basically to record whatever the hell I want now. And that's going to be a lot of fun. That's part of the reason why it's taken so long. I wanted to like test things, make sure they were working. And I also wanted to test a method of storing some stuff so I can play like stuff that I want to play without having to worry about space. Um, because like my computer's from 2006. It was probably manufactured before 2006, and it's a very small size hard drive. It's about half the size of that external drive now, and space is almost always at a premium. So the things that I want to play when I'm recording are things that I have to choose very carefully, because I don't have a lot of space to play with, and I need space for footage. This frees up a lot for me. So yeah, there's that too. It's really nice, but that's stuff that I'll talk about later. Or I already talked about it. Yeah, I probably already talked about it in that vlog, didn't I? All right, well, yeah. If you haven't seen that yet, it's probably been uploaded way before this was. So go ahead and check out like my vlogs playlist, and probably like either at the very bottom you'll find it. I should probably go now. So go ahead and get the screen off. Yes. I didn't save. I hit the X button. Oh, god damn it, you fucking moron. I gotta go through that shit again. Later. Dude, what a... How appropriate is that for an ending to this playthrough? How much fucking went wrong in this playthrough? Ah. God damn it! Gotta go through that fight over again. Oh. Mmm. Yeah, whatever. I just don't fucking believe it. God damn it. Ah. It's almost 4:30 in the fucking morning. Come on. Give me a break. Shit. Oh, this is Alchemisted, and this has been... this has been Metal Gear Solid. I need to play through that final battle again. I think we can save that for later. That'll be, like, when I come back to this at some point. I'll load up the game and play through the final fucking battle. And we can get things off to a good start, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, you fool. This has been Metal Gear Solid. Fuck the cutscene. And I will see you guys later. So later. Remember to save your game when you're done.